Good day, guys. Today I'm going to talk about what you need to do before making choices of institution, what you need to think about, and how you should pick the schools you want to go to on JAM, the four choices that JAM gives you. But before then, let's talk about getting your profile code a little, although I've spoken about this before. So to get your profile code from JAM, for those that have not written JAM before, you need a SIM card that belongs to you or your dad or your mom, one of them, not your uncle or your auntie or anybody that is far away. You need a SIM card from your own SIM card or that of your parents. And then on that SIM card, you're going to send NIN space your NIN number to 55019. So I'm saying this because I believe that by now you've gotten your NIN number already. Then by the time you send that message to 55019, you are going to get your profile code. Please, this profile code, keep it safe. You can write it in your, save it to your Gmail. You can save it, if you're using iPhone, save it to your cloud, screenshot it, save it to your Google Photos, just save it anywhere possible. Make sure it is safe. And write it in your books, your textbooks, wherever. Make sure that that 10-digit code from JAM, you don't misplace it, because that will be your name on JAM for eternity. So with that being said, let me talk about the choice of institutions you are going to make. Now, JAM gives 4 options on their portal during registration for you to choose 4 schools. Now, I know many persons, they want to choose Uniben first to fourth choice. It doesn't work that way. If you want to choose a federal school, okay, for those in Nnamdi Azikiwe area, they will prefer to choose Nnamdi Azikiwe 4 times, first choice, second choice, third choice, fourth choice. It does not work that way. So the trick is, when you are choosing schools, if you are going for universities and your choice, the school you want to go to, is a federal school, then you have to choose one federal school on JAM, which is your first choice. Your second choice has to be another thing entirely. Your third choice differently, and your fourth choice must be an IAI program. You don't need to sweat about this. Just know that your first choice is the school you want to go to. So if you want to go to a state school, you can choose that state school as first and second choice. Now, let me give examples. Now, if I want to go to Uniben, for example, I will make Uniben my first choice, and then another school, probably like Delta State University, as my second choice, because Uniben is a federal school. But if I want to go to Delta State University, which is a state school, I can make Delsu my first and second choice, but I cannot make it third choice also, because I cannot choose more than 2 universities on JAM. But if, for example, I love Auchi so much, a polytechnic, and I want to go to Auchi, then I can make Auchi first, second, and third choice. But then I cannot make Auchi fourth choice, because an IAI program must be there. So if you are coming to us, to my office, you're coming to me to register you for JAM, then just come with only your first choice. I'm going to suggest a second choice to you, a third choice, and then just fill the form randomly. But then I'm not going to give you schools that you will not like. And have it in mind, please. Even if you did not hear any other thing I said before, have this one in mind. For admission process, your first choice is the only choice JAM is looking at. If you choose, for example, Delta State University as second choice, and that's the school that's going to give you admission, if they send your admission to JAM and you accept it, you will have to put that school as first choice before you can print your admission letter. So my point is, have it in mind that your first choice is the school you want to go to. Please know this. And I know everybody has their different brain capacities. Although you want to go to a federal school and you don't score above 200 for federal schools, most federal schools, I know some of them take 180, but if you don't score above 200, don't worry. You don't need to be sad. You don't need any backlashing from anybody. Nobody has to beat you for it. You understand? All of us, we get our brain today. So if you did not score high, which I'm not praying for, even if everybody score high safe, now still select, they go select, many people no get admission. So you just have to know this, that if you know that you don't score high, you can always do a correction of institution, change of institution. Choose another school that you think will give you the admission you are looking for. Okay. And for those of you that wrote JAM before this year, especially those that registered with me, you bought your positioning form at my office and you did not get admission. Note that if I see you and I recognize you, I am going to choose a school for you. You must get admission this year. All right, guys, with that said, have a blessed evening. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the registration process from the beginning. I'm going to rush it very well, but then I won't do much to cause you any fear. If you are registering with me, I'll make everything easy for you. Okay. But if you are not, probably you are not getting this message, you are not in Benin, you are not in Edo State, and you cannot come to my office, whatever you are registering, just have it in mind. I'm going to give you step-by-step tips or information on the registration. So you can write it down when you get that next video. You can write it down, and then when you go to the hall, go with confidence. Okay. There's no need to fear. They're not the beat person for the registration hall. Those say, yeah, sometimes I dey shout for person, but they're not the beat person. So you don't have to fear, to be afraid of anything. Okay. If you have questions you want to ask, you can leave a comment or join my Telegram group, which a lot of persons are already there. And then I'll get answers to you easily. Have a blessed day.